आनी तुमी व्हड खोशयेन संख्येन हांगा येयल्या म्हणून हांव तुमकां चडांत चड देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. पयले सुवातेर आमचे मदें आसा आमचो मिस्टर जोगलेकर, सगळे तुमी वळखता. तो OSD ऑफ JCZMA एंड एनवायरमेंट. दुसरे सुवातेर आमचो सुशांत नायक, डॉक्टर सुशांत नायक, सायंटिस्ट NIO आनी एक्सपर्ट मेंबर ऑफ JCZMA. आनी तिसरो आमचो विनीत तारी, लॉ ऑफिसर ऑफ JCZMA. रायट, हे आमचे मदें आसा आमकां सांगपाक और एक्सप्लेन करपाक एज पर द ग्राम सभा ऑन 5/10/2025 जे ग्राम सभा आमी जालेली तेन्ना आमकां सगळ्यां कडेन सांगलेलें की पोल्युशन CRZच्या मनशांक हाड आनी ते एक्सप्लेन करता. सो त्या पासत आमी सराक रिक्वेस्ट केलो आनी त्या दिसा लास्ट टायम आमचो ऑनरेबल आमचो रवी नायक आदलो मिनिस्टर तेजे मौन जाले. त्या पासत आमी आयज मिटिंगेक वयल्या. सो हांव सगळ्यांक मागता 1 मिनीट सायलन्स करून उबे रावन जे आमी कुंबटकार भाव कोण मेळटा तांकां श्रद्धांजली. देव बरें करूं. थँक्यू. हांव लॉयना लागीं मागता. हे आमचे लास्ट मिटींग ग्रामसभा जालेली 5 तारखेर 5/10/2025. हो सब्जेक्ट मॅटर फकत एकूच अर्बनायझेशन ऑफ कलांगूट विलेज. हो आमचो डिस्कशन जालेलें. सो हांव तेंचे कडेन मागता हे ताका वाजून तुमकां परतून तुमचें मन रिफ्रेश करपाक. थँक्यू.
Minutes of second point of last ordinary Gram Sabha meeting dated 5th October 2025 regarding urbanization of Calangute village. The chairman informed the members that some villagers had requested him to place the matter of urbanization of Calangute village before the Gram Sabha, as there is fear among villagers whose dwellings are located within the 200 and 500 meters of the coastal regulation zone. The chairman invited suggestions from the members present and assured the Gram Sabha that their suggestions and opinions would be duly considered. Gram Sabha member Anthony D'Souza requested the chair to explain the advantages and disadvantages of urbanization. The chairman agreed to do so. Gram Sabha member Mr. Benedict said that it would be helpful if CRZ officials were present to explain the matter in detail. The chairman informed the members that he had already written a letter inviting CRZ officials for the Gram Sabha meeting, but they did not come. Mr. Benedict further suggested that a special Gram Sabha be held exclusively to discuss the issue of urbanization with the presence of CRZ officials. The chairman stated that on 3rd June 2021, the Panchayat received an official gazette notification dated 27 May 2021 declaring that Calangute has already been notified as an urban area. He informed that land rates in Calangute are among the highest in the state at approximately Rs 25,000 per square meter, whereas in nearby municipal areas like Mapsa, the rate is around Rs 18,000 per square meter. He gave the example of Taligaon Panchayat, which was earlier converted into a municipality and later reverted to Panchayat status with urban status retained. He also cited examples of Benaulim, Polva and Morjin Panchayats, which have applied for urban status due to similar CRZ issues. The chairman further mentioned that in Kerala, about 79 villages have been declared as urban by the Government of India and suggested that the Government of Goa should take a similar approach and appeal to the central government to resolve CRZ-related difficulties faced by coastal villages. The chairman then read and explained the meaning of CRZ2. After his explanation, he invited further suggestions from the members. Gram Sabha member Anthony Meneses stated that if the village is getting urbanized, the people do not want municipality status and therefore sought an assurance from the concerned department. He also requested that a special Gram Sabha meeting be called with CRZ officials present. Gram Sabha member Mr. Sean Martins spoke about the need for urbanization, especially for villagers who have built houses on their own land. He mentioned that during his tenure as Sarpanch, he had approached officials to seek a solution to protect local houses and was informed that one option was to make the village as an urban area. He explained that to qualify as an urban area, the population must be above 5,000, 75% of the population should be engaged in non-agricultural activities, and the population density should be at least 400 per square kilometer. He said that Calangute fulfills all these criteria and thus automatically qualifies as an urban area. He clarified that the demand is for urban status and not municipality status, and that this status will bring benefits under CRZ too. He also added that the absence of CRZ officials cannot be an excuse and suggested that they be called on a working day. Gram Sabha member Premanand Dukar stated that he is not aware of the legal implications of urbanization. He said that he tried to find out from various sources and through the internet but could not get any information. Hence, he recommended calling the CRZ officials to the panchayat to explain the legal implications to the villagers. Gram Sabha member Mr. Sudesh Mayekar said that if any decision is taken without full understanding, the blame may fall on the members of the Gram Sabha and the Sarpanch. He supported the suggestion of calling the CRZ officials and added that the meeting could be held at a larger venue if necessary. The chairman read out a letter addressed to the Secretary of the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority requesting a copy of the latest approved Coastal Zone Management Plan of Calangute village. He stated that this proves the Panchayat has already sought clarification from the authorities. The chairman further informed that since the Chief Minister is also the Environment Minister, he would personally meet the Chief Minister and request him to fix a date for the special Gram Sabha and ensure that CRZ officials are present. He said that sometimes outsiders file complaints against local residents leading to demolition or legal trouble. He questioned the motives behind such actions, saying that it could be due to jealousy or vested interests. Gram Sabha member Agnello D'Souza said that urbanization is needed to protect the interest of local fishermen and residents living along the coast, which is the main purpose of this proposal. Gram Sabha member Mr. George Fernandez said that many houses and guest houses are already built and questioned why only certain houses are being targeted for demolition. He emphasized that all such structures should be protected. Gram Sabha member Mr. Agustin requested the chairman to inform the Chief Minister about the hardships faced by locals due to CRZ restrictions. Gram Sabha member Anthony Coutinho stated that there were 6 fishermen's huts on the beach which were demolished following a court order. He asked where those fishermen are supposed to go. The chairman explained that this is exactly why the CZMP 2019 is necessary to clearly identify and protect such traditional structures. Gram Sabha member Clotilda Braganza said that the CRZ authorities should conduct a proper survey to distinguish between local Goans and migrants, ensuring that locals do not suffer while builders take advantage. She further stated that if a local person constructs a house or a guest house, CRZ rules are strictly applied. But if a builder buys land and constructs hotels, no one objects. The chairman explained that as per central government regulations, plots above 4,000 square meters can be developed with proper licenses, which is why large developers are able to do so. Gram Sabha member Mr. Sudesh Maikar suggested that before the special Gram Sabha, the ward members should educate the villagers in their respective bardos about the meaning and implications of urbanization. The chairman concluded by saying that no decision will be taken today regarding the urbanization of Calangute village. A special Gram Sabha meeting will be called once the CRZ officials attend and explain the matter in detail. Only after receiving full clarification from the concerned authorities, a final decision will be taken.
So these were the minutes of the last meeting, and now I just want to share about our WhatsApp and the social media which is going out in the village of Calangute, as if the Calangute. Yeah, this is the point. Confirm मैं भी दूसरे मीटिंग हुए हैं. Yes, minutes confirm. Yeah. Okay. Right. We'll confirm these minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. So on the social media and WhatsApp, there are a lot of things, unwanted activities or unwanted messages which are being circulated. One message is such that because Joseph's hotel is illegal, he wants to do it. This CRZ.
I feel we should not discuss what.
No, I'm just telling you this. See, what happened is that people also are not aware of this. That's what I'm just trying to tell you. I'm not making an issue. Last time also I didn't say anything, but this is just the information to the general public. I went up to the Supreme Court, I went to the High Court, and I got my things done. So anyone who want to Atmaram or Postya or Ladru Pedru, they can always come and inspect water. But because of me, others should not be held responsible for them. Now, another point is that the buzz, queen of beaches, Calangute is to be sold to cement factories. This is making a fantastic, it's going on around to all the villages. Are we selling Calangute to cement factories? Are Calangute people not building any structure of cement? Because it is an organization, that doesn't mean that they can say anything and everything to the Calangute Panchayat. Now, a few points which I want to clarify with Goa Foundation. I am really upset, the Panchayat is also really upset on this matter, where Goa Foundation has leveled some charges against us. First, he said that the matter discussed in the Gram Sabha meeting was confirmed by the Panchayat. The previous Panchayat body has declared our village as urban village. Now, Goa Foundation was not aware that Calangute is already declared as a urban village. Still, he goes one step ahead to say that we are responsible, we are not responsible. We objected at that time. When the earlier Panchayat was there, we objected. It is written there, resolutions was taken. So, one of our members of the Calangute villager, they go to Goa Foundation for his standing to come up in his life, in the political life or anything of that sort. And he goes and tells them. And Mr. Claude Alvarez, with due respect to him, he listens to him. He is not aware what we have declared. When I started the meeting that day, I told you all, Baba, it is left up to you all to decide whether to have urbanization or not. It is left up to you.
Sarpanch, I would request you not to take anybody's name here because that person is not present, and I don't think it is right to mention any Goa Foundation or whoever it is. Until and unless he is not here, we cannot discuss on anybody. In his absence, please.
Okay.
There are many buzz are going on, so let's hear from the CRZ.
Yeah, okay. All right. Now see, I also wanted to clarify because certain things were said against the Panchayat. We also feel, we are also human.
Yes.
Right? We are also human. You should respect the Panchayat also. We are not Lamanis and all these things. We are not that. Right? So, okay, then we will go to Sir, yeah, Laman is also they said for us, which is wrong. Correct?
There are many messages. If you go and discuss
Yeah, okay. Now what we'll do is that cut short to that. So we'll say that if anyone wants to say anything more, he can just stand up or don't pass side remarks by the side. He can stand up and say whatever he wants to say. Everyone will be given a chance to talk, right? So I can tell, sir.
What is your place?
Now, yeah, now I say,
We are not going to listen.
my,
What you are saying.
but let's,
Well, that, we want to know from you.
ना सर सगळे मातशे निश्तेकार तांकां मातशें कोंकणीन एक्सप्लेन करून सगळें समजोनी कोंकणी
आम्ही आता आमकां आपयला CRZ नोटिफिकेशन एक्सप्लेन करता आमी तुमकां कितें रिकमेंडेशन ऑर एडवायस दिवपाक घेवना CRZ नोटिफिकेशनान कितें आसा तितलेंच हांव सांगता तेच्या भायर वचना सो CRZ नोटिफिकेशन CRZ 1, CRZ 2, CRZ 3 91 CRZ 1 इकॉलॉजिकल सेन्सिटीव एरिया म्हणजे आमचे सँड ड्यून आसा मँग्रोव आसा मड फ्लॅट आसा हे सगळे CRZ 1 येता CRZ 2 म्हणजे म्युनिसिपालिटी ऑर लिगली डेसिग्नेटेड अर्बन एरिया विच इज डेव्हलप्ड अँड हॅव्हिंग रोड्स ड्रेनेज सिवरेज नेटवर्क दिस इज हाव 2011 म्हणला डेव्हलप जाल्ली जी आसा रुरल एरिया जी डेव्हलप जाल्या ताका CRZ 2 म्हणटा आता तुमचे जे मिनिट्सान डिस्कस जाले पळय तो ताणी जो पॉयंट काडलो अर्बन म्हणटा तो सेन्ससान ऑलरेडी गोंयांत खंयची विलेजी अर्बन आसा हे सेन्सस 2011 आयिल्ले आसा आनी पॅरामिटर बरें वेवस्थीत डिस्क्रायब केल्ले आमी आतां मिनिट्स वाचले पळय 5,000 पॉप्युलेशन 75% लोक एग्रीकल्चर करना आनी 400 पर स्क्वेअर किलोमिटर पॉप्युलेशन डेन्सिटी हो क्रायटेरिया आसा अर्बन डिक्लेअर करपाक सेन्सस 2011 आनी त्या बेसिसाचेर कांय हेंच्यांनी अर्बन डिक्लेअर केल्ले आसा तो अर्बनाचो क्रायटेरिया 2019 नोटिफिकेशन पळयशात जाल्यार ते म्हणटा की मोर दॅन 50% ऑफ द प्लॉट्स आर डेव्हलप देन म्हणजे एक म्युनिसिपालिटी लिगली डेसिग्नेटेड अर्बन एरिया अँड मोर दॅन 50% म्हणजे तुमची एरिया समज 100 स्क्वेअर मिटर 50 स्क्वेअर मिटर डेव्हलप जाल्ली आसा ऑलरेडी डेव्हलप जाल्ली आसा जाल्यार ती CRZ 2 जाता आता फुडल्या पॉयंटार येता CRZ 1, CRZ 2 आनी CRZ 3 CRZ 3 म्हणजे आतांची तुमची पंचायत आसा ती 2011 CRZ 3 आसा आता CRZ 2 आनी CRZ 3 फरक कितें जाल्यार CRZ 2 अर्बन आसल्या कारणान ऑलरेडी डेव्हलप्ड टू शोर लायन असल्या कारणान ते ऑन द लँडवर्ड सायड म्हणजे जे एक स्ट्रक्चर 1991 पयलीं ऑथरायज आसा म्हणजे जे आमकां पंचायतीन नाल्यार म्युनिसिपालिटीन दिवचें पडटा हे स्ट्रक्चर 91 पयलीं आमचे कडेन परमिशन आशिल्लें स्ट्रक्चर आसा वीच इज टुवर्ड्स जे दर्या लागीं ऑर न्हंये लागीं सर्वान लागीं आसा हे ऑथरायज स्ट्रक्चर आमकां लिस्ट दिवपाचें त्याच्या लँडवर्ड सायडीक तुमी लोकल टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग बायलॉजा प्रमाणे कन्स्ट्रक्शन करूं शकता जो कितें तुमकां लागता VP1, VP2, VP3 कितें म्हाका खबर ना वॉट इज युअर स्टेटस त्या प्रमाणे 60-80% ऑफ 1 FAR तुमकां लागतलो त्या प्रमाणे तुमी बांदकाम करूं शकता इन दोज केसीस इन CRZ 2 CRZ 3 म्हणटकूच तुमच्या गांवांत दर्यार आसा थोडी गांवां आसा ते न्हंयेर आसा 100 मिटर एंडीझेड आसा हांगा तुमकां 0 to 200 हायटायड लायनींतल्यान 200 मिटराचेर नो डेव्हलपमेंट झोन आसा त्या झोनान तुमी फक्त 91च्या पयलीं जी एक्झिस्टींग स्ट्रक्चर आशिल्ली ती तुमी रिकन्स्ट्रक्ट करूं शकता ऑर रिपेअर रिनोवेशन रिकन्स्ट्रक्शन हे तिनूच गजाली एक्झिस्टींग स्ट्रक्चरान तुमी करूं शकता टू द एक्झिस्टींग प्लिंथ अँड FAR म्हणजे तुमच्या 100 स्क्वेअर मिटर करा तुम्ही 100 स्क्वेअर मिटर बांदूंक शकता लिबर्टी इतलीच आसा ताजो आकार तुम्ही बदलूं शकता म्हणजे कितें तेच शेप जाय तितलीच लेंथ तितलीच ब्रेड जाय अशें ना पूण 100 स्क्वेअर मिटरा वयर सकून वचूंक शकता म्हणजे जी तुमची एरिया आसा 20, 25, 50 जी आशिल्ली तुमची स्ट्रक्चर त्या स्ट्रक्चराक तुमी रिकन्स्ट्रक्ट रिपेअर ऑर रिनोवेट करूंक शकता आणि जेन्ना तुमी 200 to 500 येता 91चे नोटिफिकेशन पळयशीत जाल्यार इट इज नॉट क्लियर हाव यू वील बिल्ड अ हावस आय वील नॉट टॉक अबाउट हॉटेल्स बिकॉज हॉटेल्स अ डिफरंट इशू बट घर कशें बांदपाचें ते व्हेरी क्लियर हें नाशिल्लें आनी हॉटेलां 4,000 स्क्वेअर मिटरच्या वयर प्लॉट आसा जाल्यार हॉटेल बांदपाचें जें 2011 आसा 2019 तुमी 4,000 पेक्षा कमी स्क्वेअर मिटर प्लॉटारूय हॉटेल आनी गेस्ट हाऊस बांदूंक शकता हो एकूणाचो नोटिफिकेशन आसा आतां प्लॅन चालू आसा आमकां एनसेसान सांगला की नोव्हेंबर 1st विकान ते ड्राफ्ट 2019 आमकां दितले. पयर फाटल्या विकान मिटींग जाली तांकां आपयले. दुसरी गजाल एका मनशान हे केली उक्तायली तेन्ना ती फिशरमॅना बद्दल फिशरमॅनच्या घरा बद्दल हे केली. सो आमी एक्सटेन्सीव एक्सरसायज करून फिशरीज डिपार्टमेंटचो रिप्रेझेंटेटीव हांगाचे लोकल फिशरमॅन सोसायटीचो मेंबर आमी सर्वेयर दिलो आनी ती जेणी जी नांवां सांगली त्या लोकल सगळ्या फिशरमॅनाची घरां आमी नोट केल्ली आसा आनी ती सीसीटीव्हीर आमी घालतले. त्या भायर परतो रिक्वेस्ट आयलो की आमचे नेट बेंडींग शेड आसा कोणाचे आनी कितें बोट दवरपाची शेड आसा ती घालची. सो तो नवो सर्वे चालू केला. आतां आमचो हो फिशरमॅन घराचो सर्वे एक्चुअली सगळो कंप्लीट जाल्लो एक्सेप्ट मुरगांव तालुक्यान 2 आसा, एक आसा खारीवाडा आनी नांव वेलसा 2 कडेन फक्त करपाचें उरलां कित्याक तांकां डावट आशिल्लो. आमी क्लियरली सांगलां आमचें इंटेंशन घर फिशरमॅनाचें आसा काय ना इतलेंच पळोवपाचें आहा. ते कशें बांदलां कितें बांदलां लागना. फिशरमॅन सोसायटीचो कम्युनिटीचो मनीस आनी तेचें तें घर इतलेंच आमी रिकॉर्ड केलां. आनी तितलो पॉयंट हे फिशरमॅन कोणाचें नांव आसा तें घर फिशरमॅनाचें ह्या पॉयंटाचेर केलां. जेन्ना 19 येतले तेन्ना आमची अपेक्षा आसा की आमी घरा त्या सिजन कितें दाखयतले फिशरमॅनाचें. त्या खातीर हो एक्सरसायज केला. दुसरो एक्सरसायज चालू आसा तेणें रिक्वेस्ट केला तो फीश बेंडींग कितें नेट बेंडींग शेड आनी व्हडयो दवरता ते जागे सुद्दां हे करता. थोडें डिफिकल्ट जाता तुमकां समजूंक जाय. 4000 स्केलीन इतलेशे बारीक स्ट्रक्चर त्या खातीर पॉयंट येतलो केन्ना केन्ना दिसचो ना लोकांक प्लॅन येतलो तेन्ना म्हणटा आपलें दाखोवंकाय ना म्हणून आमी लिस्ट करतले. सॉरी आमी ताका एक एटॅच लिस्ट करता आनी दिता कित्याक प्लॅनार आयडेंटिफाय करपाक बारीक बारीक ती स्ट्रक्चरां जावची ना. पॉयंट जरी मार्क केलो आमी तर दिसचो ना. लिस्ट एटॅच करून दिता मॅपार कळपाक ह्या गांवांत हे फिशरमॅन घरा हे लोकेशन ही फीश बेंडींग नेट बेंडींग शेड हे व्हडयो घालपाची शेड आमी कितें रिकॉर्ड केलें तें आमी घालतले. सो दीस इज द स्टेटस. 2019 आजून येवपाचो आसा. CRZ2 आतां कोण ताणें म्हणलें त्या प्रमाणे थोडे केरळान एक एफर्ट आमकां जो आमकां एमओएफान सांगलो तो तेंच्यांनी एक्चुअली 300 गांवां अर्बन डिक्लेअर केली. पूण कांय कारणां आसतो म्हाका तें नोटिफिकेशन तेंचे सीडनपी उपरांत आयली. सो जी नोटिफिकेशनां 2011 सीडनपी जावच्या पयलीं आयली त्या 64 गांवांक त्यांनी अर्बन स्टेटस जाला पूण ते अजून पंचायत आसा. स्टेटस तांचो पंचायत विलेज पंचायत पूण हांगा अर्बन स्टेशनाक CRZ2 तांकां मेळ्ळा 64. कितें क्वेश्चन आसा सांग.
Sir, CRZ2 on existing structure legalized for provision of
ना 2011 नोटिफिकेशनान 6D हे एकूच प्रोविजन करा 6D फॉर रेग्युलेशन ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर. पूण ते कितें म्हणटा 1991 पयलीं ऑथरायज स्ट्रक्चर मागीर तुमचें कितें बांदलें ते रेग्युलायज करपाक मेळटा प्रोवायडेड इट इज फॉर रेसिडेन्शियल पर्पज नॉट यूज फॉर कमर्शियल पर्पज ऑर नॉट सोल्ड. हे एकूच रेग्युलेशनचें प्रोविजन 2011 आसा.
2019
ना स्पेसिफीक रेग्युलेशनचें प्रोविजन ना. हाजी कितें प्रोविजनां केल्ली मदीं आनी नोटिफिकेशनां काडली एमओएफान ते सुप्रीम कोर्टा पर्यंत वचून तेणें रेग्युलेशनाचो हो जो हे आसा इशू आसा तो एक्सेप्ट करूना जावना.
आतां गेल्या फावटी म्हाका दिसता आमच्या MLAन खूब फायली एकठांय करून येयलेल्यो लोकांच्यो रेग्युलरायज करपाक. पूण येयलेल्यो न्हू CRZ एरियान म्हणून सर त्या फायलींचें कितें आतां.
ना साहेब तशें हांव ऑफ हँड तुका सांगूंक सोदचो ना. जर कितें लिस्ट दिलें एप्लिकेशनाचें हांव तुमकां रायटिंगान रिस्पॉन्स दिता. सो खंयची एप्लिकेशन आमचे कडेन आसा तुमची कलंगूटची जाल्यार पळयता चॅक करता आनी लिस्ट धाडटा तुमकां.
ना सद्याक आतां आमच्या पंचायतीन प्रोविजन आहा की पंचायतीन ड्राफ्ट करूं येता कोणाची घरां आहा पळय ती आनी दिवं येता तुमकां.
कोस्टल झोन मॅनेजमेंट प्लॅन 2019 जेन्ना येतलो
हय
तेन्ना पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशन आसा आनी पंचायतीक हक्क आसा तांचें कितें तांकां कितें म्हणपाचें आसा. तुमी ग्रामसभेन म्हणा पंचायतीक म्हणा तुमकां कितें म्हणपाचें तुमी मांडा न्ही.
ना कित्याक आमकां दिसता पंचायतीन सगळ्या वॉर्ड मेंबरान घेवन सगळीं दारां आनी बिजनसां जी एक्झिस्टिंग आली पूण प्लॅनार येवंक नाहली ती तेंच्यांनी घालूंक जाय प्लॅनाचेर आनी CRZाचे कंप्लायन्स करूंक जाय. कित्याक 1991 पळय केन्ना प्लॅन येयलोलो नोटिफिकेशन येयलेलें CRZाचें तेन्ना लोकांक खबर नासली आनी CRZांनी सर्वे करूंक नासलो 1991. आतां तुमी 1971च्या सर्व्या प्रमाणे वयता.
म्हाका जे याद जाता एखादें कितें चुकल्यार रॉंग धरनाका हांव फ्रॉम मेमरी सांगता तुमकां 2006 काय 7 त्या टायमार एक केस जाली आनी केस कितें जाल्ली 91च्या नोटिफिकेशन आशिल्लें की यू कॅनॉट डू मोर दॅन ट्वायस द एक्झिस्टींग डेव्हलपमेंट इन युअर विलेज अशें एक प्रोविजन 91 आशिल्लें. त्या बेसिसाचेर एक केस हायकोर्टान जाली. हायकोर्टान केस जातकूच एक डायरेक्शन आयलें की तुमी सॅटेलायट इमेजरी करा आनी आयडेंटिफाय करा की खंयची स्ट्रक्चरां अनऑथरायज म्हणजे परमिशन ना अशें तुमकां दिसता. त्या प्रमाणे मॅप तयार जाले सॅटेलायट इमेजरीचे आनी ते मॅप पंचायती कडेन सर्क्युलेट केले. हायकोर्ट ऑर्डरी प्रमाणे प्रत्येक पंचायतीक तेंचो जो सॅटेलायट इमेजरीचो मॅप दिलो आयडेंटिफाय करून की खंयचें स्ट्रक्चर दिसता की तें मागीर 1991 उपरांत बांदलेलें आसा.
एक सांगूंक सोदता सॅटेलायट इमेजीचेर हांव स्ट्रक्चर कळटलें पूण ते लोकलाचे आनी कोणाचे ते कशें कळटलें तुमकां तेका लागून हांव म्हणटा पंचायतीक इनवॉल्व करूंक जाय.
ना हांव कंप्लेन करता त्या म्हाका कलंगूट पंचायतीक आयले आसतले अशें म्हाका दिसता आनी त्या उपरांत डायरेक्शन केलें पंचायतीक की तुमी तांकां सगळ्यांक नोटीसी काडून तेजेर कितें लिगल आसा काय वॉटेवर 91 पयलीं आसा काय ना निर्णय घेवचो आनी एक्शन घेवची आनी तो रिपोर्ट परतो हायकोर्टाक गेल्लो. सो तो जो विशय 2007-8 जालो कंप्लीट जाल्लो जो कितें आसलो कोणाचें डिमोलेशन म्हाका याद जायना कोणाचें जालें सारवार जालें वॉटेवर तो विशय तेन्ना कंप्लीट जालो. तो डेटाबेस तुमचे कडेन आसतालो पंचायती कडेन ते जेन्ना आयले पळय केसी तेन्ना आसतालो तुमचे कडेन एखादो पयलींचो रिकॉर्ड जर आसत जाल्यार आसतलो कित्याक म्हाका असं 9 काय 10 केस मागीर हें जाली 11चें नोटिफिकेशन येतकूच ती केस मागीर बंद जाली.
ना पूण आतां कितें जातलें CRZ 2 पासून केलें
हय
जाल्यार एक्झिस्टींग स्ट्रक्चर आहा ते लिगलायज जावचें ना. कित्याक प्रोविजन ना तुमचेशी ओन्ली फकत रिकन्स्ट्रक्शनाक आहा तेका TCP लागता.
ना तेच हांव तुका एकूच क्लॅरिफिकेशन दिता. हांव रेग्युलेशना बद्दल उलोवचो ना स्पेसिफिकली कित्याक हांगा कितें स्पेसिफीक प्रोविजन ना रेग्युलेशनाचें. इतलेंच प्रोविजन आसा दॅट यू आर अलाउड टू कन्स्ट्रक्ट एज पर द लोकल टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग बायलॉज ऑन द लँडवर्ड सायड ऑफ एन ऑथरायज्ड स्ट्रक्चर.
So what is the point then? If you all are not going to regularize structures of local people who have been here, and the law doesn't say that it has to be only fishermen, it can be any local, including fishermen. That is what the law says.
ना बरोबर आसा तुमचें म्हणणा CRZ नोटिफिकेशनान प्रोविजन ना. हांव तुमकां कितें सांगूंक सोदता की तुमचें जें ऑथरायज स्ट्रक्चर आसा 91 पयलीं जे दर्याच्या लागीं आसा तेज्या लँडवर्ड सायडीक म्हणजे जाग्या सायडीक जी स्ट्रक्चर आसा तांकां लोकल बायलॉज एप्लिकेबल जातले.
लोकल बायलॉज TCP तांकां पते रिकन्स्ट्रक्शनाक घालचें पडलें.
ना म्हाका खबर ना लोकल बायलॉज कितें आसा म्हणजे हाव रेग्युलेशन इज देयर इन टावन एंड कंट्री प्लॅनिंग रूल्स. आय एम नॉट अवेअर सर.
Sir, listen. Now in 2025, you all are going to get CRZ 2. It cannot go backdated. No, in retrospective effect, you cannot use it. The law. You understood what I'm saying?
I understood.
So, if you cannot use the law in retrospective effect, what happens to the structures? They still remain illegal only.
स्ट्रक्चर
As per CR.
लीगल कोणाचे जायना.
सर जेन्ना आमी म्हणटा की NTZ 1991 हितून जी 91 जी घरां आहा जांची लोकलांची हितून कितें आमकां बेनिफीट आहा which comes under 200. I'm asking you the question.
नो सो 91च्या एक म्हणजे सॅटेलायट इमेजरीन थोडी स्ट्रक्चर आयडेंटिफाय जाले ती तुमची जर आयडेंटिफाय जावना जाल्यार रिकॉर्ड सबमीट करून ती 91चे पयले म्हणून एस्टॅब्लीश करूंक सोदता. सो तुमकां रिपेअर रिनोवेशन रिकन्स्ट्रक्शन करपाक मेळटा इफ यू रिमेन CRZ 3. CRZ 2 जर जाले एंड इफ यू आर ऑन अ लँडवर्ड सायड ऑफ एन ऑथरायज्ड स्ट्रक्चर Your PR to 91, you are allowed to consider as per local town country planning bylaw.
When you are saying the authorized, what do you mean by the authorized?
ऑथराइज स्ट्रक्चर म्हणजे साहेब विलेज पंचायतीच्या रिकॉर्डाप्रमाणे जे त्यांनी
What is that record?
प्लांट परमिशन दिल्ले खंयचे स्ट्रक्चर आसतले खंयचे स्ट्रक्चर त्याने दिला पळय 91च्या पयलीं त्यांनी परमिशन दिली स्ट्रक्चर आसा ते पंचायतीन ठरोवपाचें सर लास्टाक सर हे हो रिकॉर्ड आमकां पंचायत आनी म्युनिसिपालिटी कडल्यानूच घेवचो पडटा हो रिकॉर्ड आमचे कडेन ना न्ही 1991 नोटिफिकेशन 91 आयलें 91 पयलीं पंचायतीन कितें कोणाक परमिशन दिलें खंयचें ऑथरायझेशन तें तुमच्या रिकॉर्डान आसतलें सो
हे परमिशन जे आहा सर हे परमिशन पयलें तयार जावपाक जाय मागीर आमची घरां तयार जावपाक जाय
ना आतां I would not see I cannot talk on that point of law but wherever cases have been decided it is not been decided on house tax because people in the High Court must have heard the recent thing they were asking for construction license, technical clearance, No, I agree with you. So this is the gap that has remained. I also know practically because people come to us, 1974 to 91, people have built house. We are only going on the ground in the satellite imagery, a structure has been identified. वो आमचे CRZ रिकॉर्ड. तुमचो रिकॉर्ड जो आसा, त्या घराक घर एक्झिस्टिंग आसा, कोणाचे घर आसा, तो पंचायतूच दिवंक शकता न्ही. आमी खंयच्यान दितले.
So the panchayat can.
So that is my point. So ही जी आमची पळय घरां आहा तो पंचायतीन जो पयलो तुमी रिकॉर्ड घेया खंयची हात ती पळया
डेटा त्यांच्याकडे आहे. डेटा त्यांच्याकडे आहे. कधी माफ केली.
ना म्हणटा तो पंचायतीन घेवंक जाय म्हणटा
आधी ह्यालाच रेकमेंड केलेलं आहे.
येलो वाईट मी केलेले आहे
I would like to ask you one thing.
Yes.
आता आम्ही उलयता 1991ची म्हणटात 91 आम्ही वयता बॅकवर्ड 4 years back 34 years back कितें आसलें आयज आहा सांगा न्ही सगळ्यांनी 34 years back तुमकां कितें आतां तांकां आनी ऑल्सो देर नो प्रोविजन आसा टू रेग्युलरायज we are talking let's talk only about CRZ आमचे पळय लोकल्स आहा फिशरमॅन जे भाव आहा ते तेंची घरां 50 आहा 35 years back सोडलो आनी तूं म्हणटा पंचायतीन परमिशन दिला आय ऑल्सो वन ऑफ द सरपंच पंचायतीन परमिशन दिवं आतां कोणाक घर बांदपाक तूं सांग म्हाका
So they have to issue construction license, no?
पंचायत authorized to give regular people can they can stamp the plan and give it to anyone?
No, license is done, sir.
What license?
Construction license.
Panchayat gave construction license without approval?
No, with approval. No?
That's what you say, no? Then we have to go to CRZ, town planning, then after that Panchayat plans.
No. 91 CRZ was not there. We are asking for structures which are prior to 91.
Yeah.
CRZ came in 1991. Even after 91, Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority was not constituted. There was a committee under the town and country planning which operated till almost 98, if I am not wrong. 91 to 98. So whatever records were there of prior permission to 91, how CRZ will have sir? You are not applied to CRZ. When you constructed your house or you constructed your
Another thing I agree that you are saying that repairs and renovation license मागून जातले CRZ 2 जाय.
ना CRZ 2 CRZ 3.
रिपेअर रेनोवेशन मागून जातले. आता समज ते एक मुणकार आसा आमच्या चडशे पळय कोस्टल मेळटा खाली ते भाटकात न्हू ते सगळे मुणकार हे सगळ्यांनी मानून घेवंक जाय कोणाशी हजारांनी स्क्वेअर मिटर भाट ना आसल्या 300 मिटर आसतले 300 मिटर मुणकार समज ती कूत हा एकल्याक पडले 100 स्क्वेअर मिटर ते कशे बांदले कितले बांदले ते सांगू आनी तुमी रिक्वेस्ट करूंक जायना म्हणटात ते
बट हांव तुका कितें काय ना तें सांगूंक सोदता न्ही तुमी बाकीचे रेप्रेझेंट करून ग्रामसभा रेजोल्युशन घेवन तुमी सरकारा फुडें मांडूंक जाय सरकारान कायदो चेंज करूं जाय हांव कसो आमचो कायदो चेंज करूंक सांगता तुमचो प्रॉब्लेम जेन्युइन आसा आमचे कडेन लोक येता तुमी म्हणटा ते आमी पळयल्ले आसा हांव इतलेंच सांगूंक सोदता तुका पूण कायदो आमच्या येना
एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर जोगलेकर तुमचे रेग्युलेशन्स ऑफ 2011 तेजेर क्लियरली मेन्शन केलेले आहा कॉम्प्रिहेन्सिव्ह प्लॅन तुम्ही करूंक जाय आसलो 2011 द सेम थिंग एप्लायज टू 2019 ओके and तेजेर कितें म्हणटा क्लियरली विथ द फिशिंग कम्युनिटी इनहॅबिटंट्स अँड द लोकल्स तांकां कॉन्फिडन्सान घेवनूच तुमी प्लॅन तयार करूंक जालो
बरोबर
म्हणून तुम्ही केलो तो प्लॅन तयार तुम्ही लोकलांक घेतले कॉन्फिडन्सान ओ तुमचें कितें हेचेर इमॅजिनरी हे करून तुम्ही प्लॅन तो तयार केला आमकां ती मातशें लायट घालची
if I'm not wrong, I'll just confirm, but comprehensive plan for fishermen, whatever we had draft,
Yes.
was placed in the CZMP 2011 in public domain.
Yes.
I'll confirm, I just am not recollecting. 3 plans were 100% there, mangrove, Kazan and turtle. But I think even comprehensive plan was prepared. There the issue came where public raised the fishermen raised the issue that my house has not been mapped.
Okay.
And that is why the government decided to do the mapping of fishermen houses. We started the exercise. आणि तुमकां सांगपाक कितें आसा लोकांच्या मनान खूब डावट येवपाक लागले की अनऑथरायज करतले आमचे नोटीस खूब आमकां रेजिस्टन्स जालो मॅपिंग करपाक जरी आमचे सर्वेर आयले फिशरी डिपार्टमेंटचे लोक आयले खूब कन्विन्स करून इतली वर्स जाली आमी आतां 2 गांव अजून उरल्या हो एक्सरसाइज सुरू करून म्हाका 21 अपेंड सीजन येता पण 21 काय 22 सुरू केला प्रत्येक कडेन वचून त्या गांवांत सांगून काणकोण सुद्दां 3-4 महिने मागीर पावस येतकूच जायना पावसान जायना मागीर तेच्या उपरांत आतां ह्या खातीर अजून वेलसांव आनी खारीवाडी आमचे सोंपता बाकीचे मॅपिंग आमी कंप्लीट केला आमी मॅप दवरला एज फार एज फिशरमॅन हावजीस कन्सर्न unless we map these houses it will not be possible to make the plan we have to allow if what is the provision comprehensive
Sir, but the law doesn't say only fishermen.
Yes.
The law says all locals, including fishermen.
The inhabitants also. Mr. Jolika, if I know.
Yes.
All locals.
They have mapped only fishermen houses. You are right.
Yeah. So how can you map only fishermen? You have to map all the local
It
houses.
says that you have to take locals into confidence. Locals are घेऊन ते पुढे वळवून
No, we will take you in confidence. It will not happen without that.
But Calangute केला Mr. Jolika, Calangute झाला.
Yeah, no. Plan down. The comprehensive plan is not yet completed because
Okay.
mapping only has not been done. Now, once the mapping is done, we will prepare a draft plan.
Yes.
It is going to be a draft plan and it will be placed in public domain with CZMP 2019.
Correct.
Seeking your objection and suggestion, you will receive it in the panchayat. You will find it on our website. After that, you examine it, whatever your objection suggestions you want. तुमकां कितें म्हणपाचें आहा तें तुमी म्हूण सांगून प्लॅनान कितें चेंजीस जाय कितें करपाक जाय तुमी रिप्रेझेंट करा त्या CZMPच्या पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशना उपरांत जे आमकां सजेशन ऑब्जेक्शन येतले ते घेऊन आमी परत येतले
ना आमचे म्हणणे कितें मिस्टर जोगलेकर तुम्ही 2011 काढले रेग्युलेशन्स 2019 काढले तुम्ही लोकांक कांयच कॉन्फिडन्सान घेयनासतना तुम्हीच प्रिपेअर करता म्हणजे लोक
अकराचो CZMP जालो तो 2 फाटी पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशन जावन ऑब्जेक्शन सजेशन जावन जालो 2 फाटी जाले तुमकां खबर आहा एकदा जानेवारीन जालो आनी एक जुलायन जालो 2021 आता सुद्धा CZMP जातलो तो पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशनच जातलो 1 महिन्या पयलीं तुमच्या सगळ्या पंचायतीन जो CZMP 2019 आसा हे प्लॅन आसा हे सगळे डॉक्युमेंट पंचायतीन येतले वेबसायटीर येतले डेप्युटी कलेक्टरा कडेन वतले मागीर पब्लीक कन्सल्टेशन जातलें तुमकां टायम आसतलो तुमचें ऑब्जेक्शन सजेशन घालपाक ते ऑब्जेक्शन सजेशन एड्रेस करूनच ऑथॉरिटी मागीर NCCRM रिकमेंड करतली सो ताका प्रोसेस आसा आनी तो म्हाजें म्हणणें की तो कंप्लीट कित्याक जावना आमचें मॅपिंगूच जावना जो पर्यंत मॅपिंग आमकां कॉपरेशन मेळना तो पर्यंत प्लॅन कशें कंप्लीट करतले we have to get cooperation from the local person he has to allow us to map his house we have not come to identify I cannot say it in the phone we have not come to identify any violation fisherman जे घर आसा ते कशें आसा कितें आसा आमकां लागून हांवें घर फिशरमॅन इतलेंच करपाक आयिल्लें आमी सो अदर लोकल्स घेवन फुटप न्ही तुम्ही रिप्रेझेंट करूं जाय
जेन्ना तुम्ही फिशरमॅन म्हणटा ते फिशरमॅन आमी कशे क्लासिफाय करता आतां पयलींचे फिशरमॅन पळय आसले न्हू पयले 100 फिशरमॅन आसलेले आतां फक्त 10 फिशरमॅन उरतात सो फिशींग बिझनेस करते ते
ना
आतां फाटीं पळय आतां फाटीं पळय कोण सर्वे करताले न्हू ते कोण फिशींग करतले पळय तेंच्याच घराक येता फिशरमॅनाच्या घरा वचूंक ना
सर
Boy, I am also a fisherman. They came to my house.
Sir, then is a issue of the society तुमची. आम्ही रिक्वेस्ट करतो.
So yours to be report केले आणि मला मॅपिंग करते
ना सर आमचे फिशरी डिपार्टमेंटचो हांगाचो लोकल रिप्रेझेंटेटिव्ह त्याच्या बरोबर तुमचो हांगा फिशरमॅन सोसायटीचो मेंबर ह्या लोकांनी जी नांवां आणि घरां दाखयल्या ती आमी सगळी मार्क केल्या
कोण तो मेंबर
That is what I am saying, sir. आम्ही दाखवता म्हणजे तुम्ही घालते फुडें ते आमच्या घरा केन्ना येवंकूच ना, आमचे तालुक्याचेच ना.
सावतड्याचो मेंबर आमचो सावतड फिशींग कम्युनिटीचो हो आहा तो रॉनी हा हांगा रॉनी येयला येवंक ना रॉनी रे हाय रोमियो तो रॉनी तो ओके या
सो आफ्टर आमी आतां अशें एक्सरसायज करतकूच एका पंचायतीन बरयलें की आनी कोण उरले म्हण घरा दे हॅव गॉन बॅक देर येस
मिस्टर जोगलेकर तूं आतां मॅपिंगाचेर उलयताय जेन्ना तूं मॅपिंगाचेर उलयताय आनी तुमी थोडी घरां थंयसर दाखयल्यार थोडी दाखोवंक ना हॅव यू हॅव एक फाटले जो CZMP तुमचो आसा तो रिफर केल्ल्यार तुमी
फाटलो म्हणजे केन्नाचो साहेब
2009चो
2009 सेव्हन जावन
there is one CZMP map which all the structures has been marked on that map.
No, 9 and 7
It is not 2008, it's 2001. See, we have got that where all the structures has been shown over there. नाही त्याच्या पयलींचे 19 something. But ते जर तुम्ही रिफर करिनात जाल्यार 2011 तुम्ही एकूय घर दाखोवंक ना सोडून फ्यू तुम्ही मुद्दाम घातल्यात तुम्ही घरात थंयसर घरात ना.
सर स्ट्रक्चर काडपाची म्हणून आमकां
ना, ना.
ऑब्जेक्शन जी दाखय हांव तुका सर एक्सप्लेन करता 2017 पयलीं आमी CZMP ड्राफ्ट काडलो मागीर 19 आमी तालुका वायज गेले लोकांनी स्ट्रक्चरा बद्दल ऑब्जेक्शन हाडली म्हणून सगळीं स्ट्रक्चरां काडली एक्सेप्ट कितें जेटीज आनी बार्स खंयचे जाग्यार आहा तितले सोडून सगळीं स्ट्रक्चरां काडली लायट हावस अशें धरून सो दुसरी गजाल तुमी 2001 म्हणटा पळय हांवें तेन्ना आमी जेन्ना 11 तयार करपाक गेले रिकॉर्ड आसा 1996 CZMP अप्रुवलचो तेजेर क्लियरली MOFान बरयला की सरकारान फक्त पोस्टाचे CZMP आमकां दिलो तो सुद्दां मॅप रेडी करूना रिवराचेर एक्सेप्ट करूना न्हंयेचेर CZMP दिवं नाशिल्लो तेन्ना तो करचो म्हणून पूण आमकां रिकॉर्डान एकूय CZMP मॅप सापडूना कोणा कडेन पंचायती कडेन जर आसत जाल्यार जरूर दिवचो
जर ती स्ट्रक्चर थंयसर ते दाखयना फिशरमॅन हाव यू आर गोइंग टू आयडेंटिफाय दोज हाऊसेस नंबर 1 नंबर 2 आतांचे 2011 तुम्ही सगळीं काडल्या स्ट्रक्चरां एकूय स्ट्रक्चर दाखोवंक ना सर्टन स्ट्रक्चर्स यू हॅव इन्सर्टेड ओवर देयर that is also not valid.
We have not inserted anything.
You all have inserted and we have objected for that. Our objection was not heard. Number 2, after 2019 तू म्हणटा येतलो which is the 4000 scale. 2011 only we had the similar problem. Your plan has come in 4 parts.
Yes.
4 to 6 parts जाल्ले. कोणाक कांय सजमन आसले. आमी लोकलांनी वचून ते जॉईंट करून त्याचो एक प्लॅन काडून तयार केलो. ही डिफिकल्टी आमकां कित्याक येता इट शूड बी माझे इतलेंच म्हणपाचें आहा इट शूड बी ट्रान्सपरंट एंड क्लियर टू द पब्लीक
येस
तूं 4000चे स्केलीर करता तूं 25000चे स्केलीर करा तो कित्याक करिना लेट द स्ट्रक्चर कम देयर
सर 25,000 स्केल फक्त 17 मॅप फॉर द फूल ऑफ गोवा 4,000 स्केलिंग 254 मॅप्स so 4,000 scale is a easier scale to read compared to 25,000.
जायना तू easier म्हणटा for the common people it is very difficult
compared to 25,000. I'm not saying
for common people it is very difficult just because we have to almost around 1 month to jot down that and make a one full plan.
No, so you are requesting that when we come
Yes, it should be made clear to the people.
No, understood. So you want a village panchayat map to be given with the CZMP. Yeah, correct. So that kida asa as per the CSR notification they are doing in grids. So this has been all India postaचे grids घेऊन ते मॅपिंग करतात त्या खातीर मॅप तसो येता ग्रिड्स आनी पंचायत वाज येना आनी प्रत्येक ग्रिडा मागीर तुमचे एखाद्या पंचायतीत 4 आसता मॅप 5 आसता 3 आसता डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द साइज ऑफ पंचायत. So this request will put forth that we should when they come with the grid we have to join and give to the panchayat. This I will record and I will take my office they should give this. That's all.
So another problem is height line. So
yeah, Mr. Doglekar, I would just like to tell you that basically now what we need to know is because most of our traditional fishermen and locals are troubled because we are in CRZ 3, like you rightly said. आता 0 to 200 existing gorache have that is existing as per the plinth. Just correct me if I'm wrong. And this plinth is maybe a small dot. What it was, I think the survey was done 1972, right? Or is it a
1972.
So that was a small dot that the houses were shown. But over a period of time, just like Anthony Menezes said, 24 years down the line, that plinth has increased. So I believe that protection does it exist even if he's a fisherman to that house?
No, sir.
Doesn't exist. So,
No,
so basically it is illegal.
There is no provision of that sort.
So if it exceeds the plinth, it is illegal.
No, at present, as per CRZ 3, it is illegal. Sir, then you are allowed to repair, renovate and reconstruct.
As per the plinth of 1972, right?
Plinth that was there in 1991.
So to be practical,
CRZ 3, yes.
So Mr. Jogler, to be practical, very few people may fit that category in our village.
Yes.
So our main thing is now to understand the provision because see, even pollution, NOCs they are asking you for NOC to get a consent to operate. They can come and seal your business and seal your house. Okay, so this is the fear that all the people at Amchaja Coast have, is living with this fear. They don't know when someone will come and just shut down their business. So now there's an opportunity, like how you said, 2019. You said you're mapping the fishermen's houses. So I would like to know, if you map the house, are you mapping the existing plinth, what they have built today, and will that give them protection?
No, sir. We are only recording it as a fisherman house.
But does that give them protection in 2019 in
We are not showing the plane, sir. We are not showing the plane. We are only recording that this is the fisherman house.
You're not showing the dimensions of the house?
No, sir. We are not showing. So that was not the idea. We were identifying the houses of the fisherman community, irrespective whether today they are in fishing trade or business or not.
But how will it help them?
So they have, see, for that, if you see the notification, it is meant for protection and livelihood of the fishermen. Expect
But if the house is not
the
protected?
CZMP process and the public hearing process gives you an opportunity to represent to the government with what you want. No?
So
I cannot say what you should represent.
No,
It is
so I'm
for
saying
you to
can-
represent and ask the government to do changes what you
So
want.
legally, can we, under the same provision of CRZ 3, have, like how you said, a survey of the houses as per existing what they are, and ask for these houses to be recognized or regularized?
The panchayat can do it. They can put it in the CZMP.
Is it legally fitting the provision in the
No,
law?
right now it is not fitting, sir. You will have to request for that. You will have to ask for it. You
But
will
this
have
is
to
a
recommend.
central government.
Yes, you have to ask for
So
it.
request can be put.
Yeah, of course, sir. The
So
CZMP process is for that. No, CZMP process is to give your objection and suggestion.
No, so whatever, most of the time we give suggestions, objections, nothing is considered.
No, sir, no.
Because we gave a lot of suggestions, objections.
No, if you
Nothing is considered.
if you see, most of them were regarding HTL, sand dunes, and all those
Yes.
things. People came to the site. Our expert member has given some recommendation. He went to NCSM. The technical scrutiny of NCSM accepted some, rejected some. So that is a total different. It is beyond our scope. We can only say and send it there.
So you're saying with the panchayat's help, and if we put a recommendation, it can be considered under CRZ 3 or 2?
If you have to put it from your Gram Sabha, you put it to the government that this change is required for protection of the houses.
So it can be done if you do it.
Hello.
This is a political process, sir. It is not. I am a.
No, see, Mr. Joglekar, we just want to know legally.
You have to take it to the assembly. You have to take it to the political class.
Absolutely right. But amendment can be done.
Yes.
See, now government has come with the regular, irregular houses. Panchayat scheme.
One more, Mr. Joglekar, in CRZ 2, how many villages are there in Goa at the moment?
Right now, Talegaon is represented. Talegaon is shown as CRZ 2.
CRZ. This was a long time back, right?
Otherwise, now in 11, there were only, in 91, there were only two municipalities. The CCB, Corporation of City of Ponty and Vasco, were designated CRZ 2 areas as per 91 notification. 2011, we have part of Penne, part of Mapsa, part of Kurchade, part of Kandkon, which is in CRZ, municipalities which are there, Vasco, Penjim, of course. All these are now in CRZ 2.
So is there any data, like since Karandar and Talegaon was CRZ 2 and they had this unauthorized Regulation of Construction Act in the past, I think 2016, is there any data there where people in CRZ 2 have regularized their houses?
No, sir. See, what happens now?
As per the unauthorized
You are asking a statement from me which I cannot make. I'm only telling you that once you are on a landward side of an authorized structure.
No, I'm saying CRZ 2.
In CRZ 2 also, on a landward side of an authorized structure, you are governed by the local town and country planning bylaws.
Okay, but any idea that, so anything that comes again has to go through CRZ?
No, we will we will say that if you come to us, we will say if you show that you are an authorized on a landward side, we will say that you have to go to the local body and take your
So is there any NOC required?
of the local authority
No,
required.
CRZ.
Panchayat, town and country planning.
CRZ?
No, sir.
No, NOC.
It is as per local bylaws.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. Joglekar. 1 minute. As I told you, I'm listening to Sean. That in Kerala about 79 villages have been declared as urban by the government of India. So why can't we write to the government to the state government, and then the state government can forward it to the concern, to the government of India thereafter.
Yeah, I think if we get our houses that are as per the plan.
It is that the additional chief secretary of the Kerala government had made a representation with the names of the panchayat which are classified as urban, requesting it to be classified as CRZ 2. The central government NCZMA has considered that list and declared 64 villages as CRZ 2.
Sarpanch, just to bring your notice, I think what he said, if the panchayat body and we map our local houses as per existing and put a recommendation in the public hearing of 2019 when it happens, and politically all people are together, I think we can work under the same provision and get our housing
That is what I have told you all earlier when you all were doing ODP, right? That time what we were told to show all the houses, and at that time at the bottom of that plan, it was written NOC from the CRZ has to be obtained before finalizing the plan. But hurriedly everything went up because of their own gains, right? And this is where we are now.
ODP is separate.
I'm just
ODP and CRZ.
No. See, so why you can see yourself on the ODP what was it written? Some people got
CRZ was not applicable.
No. Some people got their things approved.
Not in CRZ.
Yes, I can show it to you.
I don't know about that.
2 bungalows I'll show you in my ward, which is approved. So let's not do this. But anyway, let's discuss. Sorry, Agner.
Yeah. Mr. Joglekar, see, the government has all the records, what is legal and illegal. At doubling of units. If you see, it's an aerial survey, you can make out which is legal and illegal. All the panchayats had sent notices, if you remember,
Correct.
to all the parties.
Yes.
And we had to reply and then apply to the director of panchayat. Each lawyer was carrying only 25. So every detail is there. So now the problem is that in Calangute, there are illegal structures. Let us be frank. Okay, there are illegal structures. Everybody has built illegal structures. They are not following the town planning of the panchayat. So our problem is that they have to be regularized. Okay? So what is the solution? I have the solution. The solution is that the act can be amended. It's a central act. Correct? So it can be amended. So we have to pressurize that, for Goa as a special case, the act has to be amended. And all the people who are there, the locals, forget about this builder. All the people who are locals, their structures, we have to take a card and they have to be regularized. Because most of them, they are not following any rules. No town planning, no, they have just built. Everybody must agree, correct? Everybody is agreed that. Now the second thing, now some of them they'll say, Kerala is this, some other this thing. Why we are worried about Kerala? We are Goa. And Goa was not a part of India. We are conquered. Goa was annexed. It's not liberated. We say, liberation day, but it was not liberated. Goa was annexed and conquered. And there's a ruling in the Supreme Court. The lawyer will know. There are 2 cases. I think there are 2 lawyers here, 2-3 lawyers. They will know that Goa is not liberated. Goa is conquered. If it was liberated, like Bangladesh, they will liberate and give us to rule. Goa is conquered. So we have to have a special status and special provision should be given to Goa. So what we are doing, we are begging instead of fighting for our rights. We are begging, we should pressurize the MLAs, the MPs and all. This is not this thing. Why we should beg when it's all right? This is my view.
Hello?
Hello, sir. I would like to add to that. If the government wants, they can notify by notification without going to the Gram Sabha, without taking the Gram Sabha, without consulting the public. They can notify illegal structures of the immigrants by a notification. Why can't they do this for the people of Goa, the locals of Goa, locals of Calangute? By a notification, these people have been crying. They have gone to the Panchayat, they have gone to the Gram Sabha, they have gone to the CRZ, every knocking door. Okay, and still their houses are demolished. By this law or by law, High Court comes and demolishes it. Okay, what is the use? All this exercise is useless unless the government notifies these structures as legal. Can it be done? It can be done when the people request it. So the Gram Sabha totally and unanimously has to ask the Chief Minister, notify us legal. That's all.
So I just want to discuss this point. Under the 2011 notification, under CRZ 3, over here there is a point that says construction or reconstruction of dwelling units, meaning houses, right? Units so long if it's within the ambit of traditional rights and customary uses such as existing fishing villages. Can you please explain what this traditional rights means?
Sir, there has been no, at least I have not seen a legal interpretation of what is the meaning of traditional rights. That has not been deliberated before any court of law.
No, because this is very important for the locals.
I understand that. I understand that. It will not be in my competence to tell you something. If it was decided by any court, if there is an order, I will try to find out and I will give it to you.
No, because it says traditional rights including fishermen.
So
under this provision, sir, there is something that we locals can build according to 33%.
So that is for between 200 to 500.
Exactly.
Between 200 to 500. Yes.
That is only for CRZ 3.
Yes.
But in CRZ 2, that means anyone from Delhi will be able to come and build. That's a fact. But this provision protects the traditional people to build something, right?
At that point of time, CRZ, yes.
But then CRZ 2, that means anyone will come. The builder lobby can come.
As per local bylaws means that.
Exactly. Yes. So it's against it, right? I mean.
Sir, I think आमी तो आयज हांगा मिटिंगेक येयल्या जाल्यार आमकां जाणा जावपाक जाय की CRZ 3 सान CRZ 2 आमी पळय जंपिंग करता. What is the benefit for this thing? Local fishermen, all the local inhabitants. If we are not having any benefit, then we are wasting our time.
No, I can only say this, sir. That CRZ 3, as he rightly said, between 200 to 500, you can construct 33% FAR, ground plus 1, 9 meter height. 0 to 200, you
That is already there in the
listen. 0 to 200, you cannot construct anything. You can only repair, renovate, and reconstruct.
Yes.
Whereas in CRZ 2, you can do construction as per the local bylaws on a landward side of an authorized structure.
Yes, sir, but is that 33% also for the traditional locals or is it only for fishermen? So that's my question.
No, as far as the present CRZ 3 is concerned, it is 33% on everybody.
Or even
the local residents.
Local residents.
What about the existing, which are there in the 200?
So that sir,
existing, not the vacant plot who are building the new one. I'm talking about the existing one.
If the structure was existing prior to 1991, you can repair, renovate and reconstruct to the existing place.
So the same procedure. We cannot extend the houses, only we can repair the houses.
In the present scenario, in CRZ 2, you will be governed by the local bylaws provided you are on the landward side of an authorized structure.
If it comes in the CRZ 2, will it be legalized?
Sir, I cannot say that. I am saying it will be governed by the local bylaws. Why I am saying this? What is your... See, it could be a probability that you have constructed which is not permissible under local bylaw also. How do I know your structure, sir? What you are asking me a question is totally wide open. So if a structure is of local, meeting the local bylaws, maybe it will get regularized as per the local law. If it is not meeting the local law, then I cannot say what action they will take.
तो उलयता मातसो उलय मरे ना मायक ना मिस्टर जोगलेकर हांव कितें म्हणटा ते डेल्लीवाले येतले कोण बिल्डिंगां बांदतले ते सेपरेट तांकां सायडीक दवरपाचे पूण वॉट अबाउट आस जे आमचे पाय कोण बांगडे सुकोवन आनी हे सुकोवन बिचार मेले आमची घरां कितें करपाची फकत ते कोण येतले आनी मागीर 400 रूम बांदतले ते ओके आहा सद्याक आमची कितें आहा तें रेगुलायज करपाचें फाटीं पण एकलो हॉटेलियर फाटल्यान आहलो तो सुप्रीम कोर्टाक गेलो हायकोर्टाक गेलो आनी आमच्यो भासां झोपड्यो फिशरमॅनाच्यो त्यो मोडल्यो ताणें सगल्यो हायकोर्टाक वचून हेचेर आमकां कितें बेनिफीट मेळटलें आमी तुमी म्हणटा फिशरमॅन हे ते आमकां ना कोणें सीआरझेडान हेल्प करूंक ना कोणें फिशरमॅनानूय फिशरीनूय हेल्प करूंक ना ते म्हणटा आमी तशीच कसलो प्लेनूच ना तुमकां हेल्प करूंक वॉट इज द लॉ
Sir, we have map now, select draft plan तुमच्याकडे येतलो तुमचे कितें म्हणल्यार ते सबमिट करा तेन्ना when the public consultation takes place.
आनी आतां म्हणटा ते तुमच्यो व्हडयो पळय आहा ते वरां घारा म्हणटा ते
तशें न्ही साहेब कोर्टान ऑर्डर दिली तेच्या मुखार हांव कितें उलयलो साहेब कोर्टान ऑर्डर दिली न्ही आय कॅनॉट स्पीक अबाउट कोर्ट ऑर्डर.
Mr. Joglekar, what I want to know now we are talking about CRZ2. Now, can you tell us what is the benefit if for the locals in CRZ2? For the locals.
No, as I said, sir, if your house or construction is on a landward side of an authorized structure, you will be applicable to local bylaws. Suppose you are VP1, I don't know what is the VP1, 0.60 or 0.80 or 1, depending upon what VP you are. That FAR will be applicable. Right now, 200 to 500, you can get 33% FAR. 0 to 200, you are only allowed to repair, renovate and reconstruct. When you come in CRZ2, if you have got an authorized structure in front of you, you will be able to go as per what is the local law, 0.6, 0.8 or 1, whatever it is.
There also they will consider the plane in CRZ2.
No, it will be FAR, no, sir. 0.6, 0.8 or 1, I don't know what it is. What is in your
0.6.
I don't know what it is.
आमचो कालांगूट मॅपिंग जालो इज इट डन
Of what, sir?
कालांगूट मॅपिंग जालो स्ट्रक्चराचो
फिशरमॅनच्या घरात मॅप केला.
We are also fishermen. We are also fishermen. So how can the fishermen mapping can be done?
I will have to ask fisheries department. No, sir. Fisheries department representative was here. Fishermen society member was here. I will write a letter and tell you where there is mapping in the mapping. You have to ask those people. I don't know how many people are here.
What is the fishermen? Those houses are being mapped. So anybody knows? Mapping area. House has been mapped. So how we can say that Calangute has done that?
I can assure you. Whatever action that
2 मिनिटं लागतात.
So first we have to do a mapping. Then only we can go further. आमच्या सांगण्याच्या भाषेन ते वयल्यान इमेजचे सॅटेलायटाचे इमेज काडटा आणि ती तिंगा बसयता. So where is the proper this thing?
I will share. That's what I told you. That this much I can assure you. Next week you will get a letter. Covering letter. कोणाची घरा मॅप जाल्यार केन्ना मॅप जाल्यार कोड आशिल्ले हांव रिपोर्ट मजेरी काडटा. हांव म्हणजे जो आमच्याकडे रिपोर्ट आसलो ना मजेरी काडटा.
Next week.
Next Today Friday.
This mapping was done in consultation with the mapping coordinator.
I don't know. I can tell you. We had a fisherman. No, we had an officer from fisheries department and a member of the fisherman society. What actually their letter are to the board.
Light एक उलोवया. सो सर म्हाजे कितें हांव व्हडलो सराचो एक उलोवपाचो. ओके रायट. तूं कितें सांगतलें म्हाका?
हांव तें सांगता
अच्छा व्हडल्यान करा.
आमच्या कालांगुटान मॅपिंग तर करतले जाल्यार सगळ्या फिशरमॅनाच्या लोकल इनहॅबिटंट्स पळय आहा. आय एम नॉट सेईंग ओन्ली द फिशरमॅन. सगळ्याच्या घरा वचून ते मॅपिंग जावपाक जाय. आमी फकत थोड्या जाणांच्या घरा गेले आनी थंयसर मॅप केले म्हणून जायना ते. जशें पळय हांव सांगता की म्हाज्या घरा कोणाचें येवंक ना म्हणून फाटल्यान सगळे सांगता तेंच्या घरा बीन कोण वचूं.
म्हणून तुमकां सांगलें न्ही सर हांव तुमकां सगळो जो रिपोर्ट आमकां आयला तो सगळो रिपोर्ट शेअर करता. पंचायती कडेन तुमी एग्जामीन करा. कोणाची घरा येवं ना कोणाची घरा येवपाक जाय आमकां पत्र बरया आमी परत धाडटा सर. पूण आमी आयल्ले आनी रिपोर्ट केला आमकां जी दाखयली आमी रिपोर्ट केल्या ती आमी तुका धाडल्या. तुमकां तेच्या भायर कोण फिशर
कोणे धाडल्या सर तुमकां नांवां? नांवां कोणे धाडली तुमकां?
आमकां परते सांगले जो ऑफिसर फिशरीज डिपार्टमेंटाचो आशिल्लो जो मनीस फिशरमॅन सोसायटीचो आशिल्लो त्याच्या नांवा सकट आमी केन्ना आयले खंयच्या दिसा मॅपिंग केलें कोणच्या घराचें मॅपिंग केलें सगळे डिटेल्स दिता.
पूण
धाडटा तुका.
हें जें इन्फॉर्मेशन आहा सर जेन्ना तुमी सोसायटीक धाडटा फिशरमॅनाक धाडटा ते पंचायतीक बीन नोटीस येवपाक जाय. दुसरे सुवातेर आमी जशें आमच्या इगोर्जांनी टेम्पलांनी हें करता लोकांक बीन अवेर जावपाक जाय की आमची घरां आतां मॅपिंग जावपाची आहा म्हणून. आमी एक सोसायटीक दवरली आनी ती थंयचो मॅपिंग केलें तशें जावचें ना सर हें. हाव इट कॅन वर्क लायक दॅट?
तर इवन आफ्टर दीस एज आय मेन्शन
एटलीस्ट द पंचायत should be taken into confidence.
ड्राफ्ट आसतलो तो CZB 2019 पब्लीक डोमेनान येतो. तुम्ही म्हणटा जे लोक येवंक शकतले फुडें की आमचें घर येवं ना कोणाचें मॅपिंग जावना विशय येतलो. जे आमकां दिला ते हांव तुमकां आतां दिता. तुमकां जे दिसता की ह्या घरा जावना ती लिस्ट दिया आमी येता परते मॅपिंग करपाक. आमकां सरळ न्ही पूण पयलीं तुमी जे म्हाका जे मेळ्ळा ते हांव तुका शेअर करतलो न्ही. तुका सांगलां हांवें शेअर दी ऑफिशियल लेटर करून तुका धाडटा. हे आमच्या
then I think then we should keep the CRZ2 in abeyance.
No one is telling you to take a decision as of now.
Yes,
right.
Agreed.
आणि हे पयलेसान सांगतोच हांव.
Yeah,
right. Let us clear all the hurdles and then we have a decision on that.
Anybody?
It is my earnest request to you that what you just said is to keep everything on hold, sir. Please do not issue any more approvals from your respected department, given the fact that we now have the CRZ representatives here in Calangute explaining the rule that it doesn't just apply to fishermen, but to all of us who are residents over here. The traditional people, the CRZ rule was implemented for all of us, including fishermen. And I'm appreciative that you are accepting the fact that you will submit this half plan that you said you have taken into consideration the fisheries representative, and that in the next plan you will include all of us as well. Please, I would request you all, along with all of us here, to stop using the word only fishermen, because it's more than fishermen. It's all of us together. So please, I want all of you all in unison to agree that we are collectively not just fishermen. There's so many of us as residents of Calangute. Do you all agree? Yes. Thank you. And the second thing, sir, is that you mentioned at the start that Goa, what it was 34 years back, is not what it is today. So my request is stop issuing more licenses, more permissions, because it's just going to get you into a bigger mess. Clean up what is there already. And let's have more officials come in and explain what is this organization. Why this organization? Just because we categorize with population, just because we categorize that 75% of the people are not in fields, in the agriculture sector. We are on the coast. It's going to happen. Where is the agriculture on the coastal line? Am I right? You're not going to have more than 75% agriculture on the coastal line. Am I right, sir? It doesn't really, in the CRZ2 aspect. So this is what I'm trying to explain to you, is that please come back to grassroots level with all of us together. We are ready to sit down with you and map this. Please let us be an inclusive, informed mapping that will be done
for the betterment of all of us, including the fishermen. I'm reiterating the same sentence. Thank you.
I will just clarify something with your permission. Let us go to CRZ of Goa 2011. So CRZ for Goa 2011 specifically provides that the government of Goa shall notify fishing villages wherein foreshore facilities required for fishing and fishery allied activities such as traditional fish passing are allowed. Now, because of this provision, before the 2011 map, we had come to every village and the fisherman society had showed us boundaries where the fisherman houses are supposed to be located. The wide boundaries put across all across the state from Keri to Kanpur and from this side wherever the CRZ is applicable. When we did this, there was a request that we should map the fisherman house. I want to just clear your doubt. If you read the CRZ 3, what you are talking of the comprehensive plan, you are mixing the two things. Now if you look here, it says reconstruction of dwelling units of traditional coastal communities including fisher folk may be permitted between 100 to 200 meters from the STL along the seafront in accordance with comprehensive plan prepared by the state government or the union territory in consultation with the traditional coastal communities including fisher folk and incorporating the necessary disaster management provision, sanitation and recommended by the concerned state or union territory CZMA to NCZA and MOA. So what it is asking that between 100 to 200 meters, you should allow new dwelling units to come with a comprehensive plan. And that for preparing the plan, we are trying to identify, when we are doing this exercise, we had identified fishing wards but not identified fishing lands. Of course the CZMP contains where are the sand dunes and ecological sensitive areas where no housing can be permitted. So there will be a draft plan prepared which will say that in this village, between 100 to 200 meters, houses will be permitted. That draft we will have to prepare and bring to you. Once it comes to you, you have to give your whatever objection suggestion. It's a draft. I am not saying the draft will be 100% correct or wrong. Whatever data we have will be present before you. Then you come with your data back and we will correct the plan. As per your objections, it will be examined by the authority and they will modify the plan. That will permit new dwelling units between 100 to 200 meters provided it is accepted by GZMA and sent to NCZMA. They accept it and they approve it. That's what is the provision. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Only dwelling units.
So, Mr. Joglekar, just to sum up now, since the draft...
This is, sir, as what somebody mentioned, if there are now 2 or 3 children and Murkar wants to be, see that this may be solved in this problem. I don't know. Maybe solved. It depends on situation.
So, Mr. Joglekar, now the 2019 notification, we have seen CRZ laws in the past, there's always special provisions given to states, if I believe. So, under this, since our village is facing this problem, in terms of people who have extended the plinth from 1972 to what they are now. So during the public consultation of 2019 when the plan is up, with the help of the panchayat, if we were to map what is the existing structure and put it up saying that these are the local inhabitants, these are respective fishermen, but local, it has to be a local from our area. Can we put a representation during the draft?
It has to be put, you can put up the representative, it will go to GCMA. They will take a call, they will forward to MOA.
To protect our houses of
that will depend on what comes.
Sorry?
That will have to make a case and put up. Finally, it's for the GCMA to consider and then put it up.
I think this is the best solution, getting our houses through the draft, putting it in. I feel if all of us are together in this, instead of changing any zone within the existing framework where it protects the environment and protects our houses, if you have to come together and put it up a representation through all politically with everybody, and I think we can get our houses and our businesses saved. That's what I feel.
Can you tell me what will be the FAR? What will be the FAR suppose it come CRZ to come in force?
Sir, it is what is now presently beyond 500 meters to the local town and country planning Assam. I don't know what BP1, 2, 3, whatever.
60%. What will the high tide land? What will be the high tide land? High tide right now. Now it is 200.
Where is the high tide?
Where is that?
No. High tide land will not. I mean that is not the issue, sir. In CRZ2, it is always what was an authorized structure existing towards the seaside. The extreme construction that was existing prior to 1999 authorized, which is actually to be provided by the local body.
Now this CRZ land, now it's at 200, that is not going to change.
It will change with CRZ2. If it is CRZ2, it will change, sir, not no.
How much?
So it depends on where your authorized structures are, sir. I can only recollect Goa Tourism Development, I think it's Bill 91.
So it is not.
Other than that, sir, I don't know, there will be 100.
It might be 100 also. Yeah.
Sir, it will, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It will be on the landward side of an authorized structure. For example, in Panjim, now if you see Panjim, there was a case of Marriott. So the High Court said that, it's a captain of ports has a lighthouse. So all lighthouse they consider as authorized structure. So it's a, no, that's not how it is, no. I'm only telling you what the court has decided, sir. Court has said the lighthouse is authorized structure. Anything on the landward side of authorized structure is permitted.
How does it affect the environment? How does it go with the environment? GCZ is controlled by the Environment Act, not the legal structure or the physical structure, where it is this side of the road or that side of it. What is affecting the environment?
So if you see, sir, that they allow you CRZ2 provided you have got.
How does CRZ allows an environment violation? How can it become right? What is wrong? If it is on the right side of the road or the wrong side of the road does not change the environment. No, it is the protection of the environment of this village.
Mr. Jogana say, what is our fear? Let us
consider
You know what is the fear now? आता आम्ही किती सगळे लोक किती चिंता नसू लेट इट बी व्हेरी स्ट्रेट नाव आता आमचे आहे कोण मुंबई दोर असले 300 स्क्वेअर आणि भायल्यान सपोज 5-10 स्क्वेअर सुवात घेतली यू आर सेइंग दॅट ही विल बी एबल टू डू ओनली रिपेअर्स एंड रेनोवेशन ऑफ द एक्झिस्टिंग हाऊस एम आय राइट
As for if it is CRZ3, yes, sir.
Yeah. If it is CRZ2, then
everyone gets it. No, it's not that way, sir. It is local bylaws.
Yeah.
So you will get whatever FIR is applicable for local bylaws.
Local bylaws.
Yes.
Okay.
It is not be.
Now what I'm saying, say land already been sold, gone. If I'm having a land, I'm an outsider. I'm having a land of 5,000 square meter. So I will be get the benefit of 80%.
Whatever.
Yeah. Whereas the Monkra has 300 square meter. What is it going to be? His house will be inside 200.
No, as per no, and sir, even whoever buys the property, as per CRZ3, he will not be allowed to build in 200. He will be allowed whatever construction 200 to 500.
But now the line also will be shifted. Line also will not.
No, if it is CRZ2, sir, then authorized on the landward side of authorized structure as per local bylaw.
No, now let's talk about the CRZ9, high tide line.
No, high tide line will remain where it is, sir. High tide line will not change.
After CRZ2 also.
So it is the NDZ that will change. High tide line will remain where it is.
200.
The distance from high tide line is not 200, sir. It is the land between high tide line. No. It is no. What is 200?
It is at where is high tide line meaning 200 meters is NDZ.
No. 200 is not NDZ. It is like that. No, from high tide lines to 200 meters from high tide line is NDZ.
That's what I'm saying.
At present.
At present 200.
Yes.
No development zone I'm talking about.
Yes.
That's still not the NDZ.
Yes.
So what the no development zone 200, are we going to get any benefit at instead of 200, are we going to get 100 or 90?
So it will depend, sir, where your authorized structure is today towards the seaward side.
That's what I'm going to try. Our locals' houses will be inside that NDZ. That is for sure.
So then you will get a local bylaw at that place.
No, inside NDZ. Whereas the outsider will come in, will get 80% FIR, he will enjoy the remaining land behind.
No, sir.
In which way are we going to benefit?
You have misunderstood. See, तुझे घर जर ऑथराइज स्ट्रक्चरच्या फाटल्यान आसा, it is not STL plus 200. It is STL up to the authorized structure. I'm just giving example. What I know is tourism department is hostel.
Let's talk about how to the hostel.
No. So tourist hostel actually line.
You can construct.
Local can also do as per local bylaw. हायटेड लाईन पोहोचे ना त्याची क्लास
आम्हाला टुरिस्ट हॉस्टेल झाले मागीर फुडें वयता जाल्यार कोणाचे बॉम्बले आसतले पळय ती म्हणजे फाटी वयतली मागीर वय ते मागीर आनीक बॉम्बलो आसतले वडे तो आमचो लेवलान ते रेस्टॉरंट बांदला पडटा वसत येता म्हाका ते बॉम्बले आसतले पळय तेंचे गावड्याले बॉम्बले बसवले
आनी एक सांगात मिराम रोड घ्या आताचे रोड कसे ते पिंडात नाही त्याचं
So you have seen the construction is authorized. You already building बांधले सगळे.
Because of that road.
रोड is the advantage.
No. Miramar, sir, there are two aspects you have to consider. Miramar is also a bay. So up to the Miramar Rotunda was the CRZ2 earlier. Beyond Miramar to the CRZ3, but because it being bay, the limitation was 100 meters. So beyond 100 meters, local bylaws were effective. Earlier also, that's why you are seeing some old constructions also which are not 11 but ground plus 5 or 6 किती असले पण ते असं.
Some किती म्हणता?
Just to sum up, I think it's like a double-edged sword. On one side you have the locals and the businesses, on the other side you have the environment and huge buildings coming up. So I think collectively taking a decision, since you said a draft is open and we can use the panchayat work and use send our local houses measurement and within the same regulation, whether it's 3, keep it 3 and we get our houses regularized, why not? Under the same provisions, that way environment also is taken care and our locals also are taken care of.
What you are saying, that is agreed. Government has to say that.
We have to collectively do it because it's possible to do it legal framework.
If you give that, then they will take you as an unauthorized illegal district. If you, I didn't understand. If you,
this resolution to the panchayat where it says
thank you.
Anything else? Now, Prodil, mic Prodil lagi.
Sarpanch, resolution like forward Calangute. It says the Gram Sabha demands that the Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority, GCZMA, enforce the approved CZMP sincerely, have public consultations with the Panchayat and Gram Sabha before final zoning decisions are taken. Environmentally sensitive areas, dune, wetlands, etc. be protected and kept as per law. Okay, and the Gram Sabha members urge the local authority and the Goa Coastal Management to safeguard and protect the locals and fishing community by ensuring to regularize the existing structures. Okay, here resolution out Pandita. So what happens is Sarpanch, आमचे पळय तेका तो आता मिस्टर जोगलेकरान सांगला पळय ते भाशेन जेन्ना पळय आमकां येता ते वास्ट पब्लिकेशन करचें लोकांक कळटा तो हें करचें सो दॅट एवरीबडी इज अवेर नाल्यार ते गुपचूप जाले म्हणून थोड्या लोकांक कळयना आनी ते बाय वर्ड वसयना सो हंबल रिक्वेस्ट
आधी जालें हांव त्याच पासाक तुमकां कितें सांगतलो की जेन्ना ही ओडीपी जाली न्हू आनी तेच्या आदी 2021 एक रेजोल्युशन घेतलें फॉर ओडीपी तेन्ना तूं येल्लें हांव येल्लें युवर ऑफिस आनी तांकां सांगलें हें करनाका म्हणून आनी तेणेंनी तें केलें आनी तेणें तें रेजोल्युशन घेतलें आनी मागीर ताका कितें बरयलें आमी ऑल्सो तेणेंनी कितें बरयलें ऑल्सो इट वॉज ऑर्डर टू रायट टू द अंडर सेक्रेटरी रेव्हेन्यू 1 the honorable chief minister revenue minister and the local MLA to withdraw denotify Calangute as urban village. But before that only a this resolution was taken by the then panchayat, right? So आता कितें करूया whatever it is आधी कितें जाला 21 ते तुझे हा ना एंटिटी कितें म्हणटा वाचून सगळे रेजोल्युशन ना डिनोटिफाय टू डिनोटिफाय आणि तुवें तें लेटर चीफ हेका बरोवंक जाल्लें म्हणून रेव्हेन्यू सेक्शन 1 अंडर सेक्रेटरी की आमकां अर्बन विलेज नाका म्हणून ते बरोवन ते आपय हे आतां तूं
I was against at that time.
Baba, it is written that your name is here.
What you saying about that?
Resolution,
Organize वच्चे म्हणून.
Do denotify.
Denotify.
होय कित्याक अर्बन केला मग तुम्ही
अर्बन नाका म्हणटा कित्याक मुन्सिपल
बाबा पळय आमी कितें म्हणटा आतां पळय हांव तुजो गुन्यांव करून सोदिना हांव शोनाचो हो कोणाचो सो हे जालां ती आतां हे नोटिफिकेशन येयला हांगा अर्बन करचें म्हणून
सरपंच पळय आतां तूं म्हणटा की अर्बन ऑर्डर जाली न्हू
होय
नोटिफाय
होय नोटिफाय केला
आतां आमचे जाले जाले कितें डिस्कशन करूया न्हू
हे नाका जाल्लें हांगा लोक येयला मरे कित्याक
ना ते न्हू
सी what happened at end of the day आमकां आयज कित्याक येयला आमी हांगा to ask the authorities टू एक्सप्लेन करपाक वॉट इज CRZ2, what is CRZ1, what is CRZ3.
But what I want to ask you, what I want to know, you've been saying that this place, Calangute village already been notified as.
I am not saying. The paper says when the then panchayat was there.
Yeah.
And then we objected to that. At that time I was also there to object. Right? Even then you all have done it.
But it's not notified as urban area.
Yes, that's right.
Urban area.
होय तुम्ही केले ते त्यांना
आम्ही कोण?
ना पंचायत
होय.
11 members.
आम्ही केलं.
All the 11 members.
आमचे साहेब हा.
Yeah. Yeah.
I show you my video. I spoke against that.
You want? I bought a book. I have bought a book. Don't see. I am saying with proofs. See, I am not.
I can show you the same video by way of objecting. I can show you the video outside of Punjab.
वो बुक हा और वो बुक हा
What date was it?
कोई तू आजारी तूच कोई तो बुक काढला आम्ही वो मेरिट बुक आहे
आम्ही करून दिला
ते बुक बरोबर सी वॉट एव्हर इट इज आता कितें म्हणटा आमकां आतां सद्याक आनीक टायम जावं सरान सांगला आमकां ते प्लॅन धाडटा म्हणून
9 June.
हय सो आमकां सरान सांग वो बुक बोगस
Focus on 9 June, brother. I can prove, I can say one letter, there will be object.
Anthony, I don't want to say anything to anyone. Let us in hand हे घेऊया आमकां जाय जाल्यार आमी करुया नाका जाल्यार आमी तेजे निश्चय मारया हे आमचें जाल्यार परतून घालूं जाता न्हू हे कितें जाता पळय आय टेल यू हे आमकां आतां कळला म्हणून आमी एक तुमचे नोटीसी काडला आनी जर तर हे नोटीसी काडून नासले जाल्यार तशेंच करपाचें I have to take consultation, legal consultation. Time limit can be there. See, what we have to do is that I have to ask a legal person to whether we want. आमकां तुमकां पयले विचारूं जाय आमकां जाय ओ नाका ते पयले जाय आमकां आनी ना जाल्यार आमी फुडें वचूंक जाय.
When this thing letter came to our notice, we have put an objection for it. I can show you the papers.
Baba, you show me those. Where is that? See, that's what no. You are not a party to them. But tooth resolution is not a party to them. Anthony, so you are a Sabha. Anthony million. And all the papers. Asare, secretary Borela. See, काय तो किती असता secretaryचो कोणाचे नाव घालूंक जाय तेजे आनी ते घातला तुजें नाव. So let us not say that you have done it. Forget that. See, I don't want to say anything more on that. So what we do is that आता सरान सांगला आमकां अरे एंटरटेन विलेजीस आता ते सोड रे आता सोड रे ते टेन्शन घेना ना एक मिनिट आमकां सांगता कोण सांगता We are going off the record. See, आम्ही हे सोडून whatever it is, कोण सरपंच आलो, कोण सरपंच नासलो, आम्ही गांवचेच आसले. ना तेजेर बरयला. हांव म्हाका कित्याक डिफेम करूंक जाय? म्हाका तुका डिफेम कित्याक करूंक जाय? तेजें नांव प्रपोज जालें. सी, whatever it is. आतां सरान कितें सांगलां आमकां की तो आमकां धाडटलो म्हणून प्लॅन्स. रायट आमचे परतून एक्सरसाइज करता म्हणटा on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday he'll write a letter with a plan and all. So we will wait for that. We will not take any decision.
I humble request you, I want to have that resolution copy.
I get resolution copy no I देता मैं तुला Francis Aldo. So forget it. So नाले हांगा 10 जातली हांगा जेवण ऑर्डर करचें पडटा तुमकां. So see एक मिनिट सरान कितें सांगलां आतां की आमकां एक मिनिट सरान सांगलां आतां की आमकां तो प्लॅन धाडटा म्हणून विथ द लेटर कवरेज लेटर न्हू सर.
Whatever mapping has been done for the fishermen houses with the names, who was the fisherman department representative, who was from the fisherman society, सगळे detail घालून तुमकां धाडटा.
Yes, sir. Till then we should not take any decision.
No, we will not take any decision. No, we will not.
Until the proper mapping and everything is done, we should not take any decision.
Scope that we had given at that point of time was to map the fishermen houses.
Yes.
Specifically because of the fishing was to be marked.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else, madam?
Sir, this question is to Mr. Jogleshwar. You just mentioned about that you're going to submit this. Can you please tell us how many objections and suggestions were taken into consideration when you made this plan, and can you share that please with us?
We have not. First, I would like to clarify that we have not made the plan. We have done only mapping and we have put on record. 2 villages are yet to be completed, as I mentioned to you. We are still discussing preparing a draft plan. But since this issue came, some fishermen house has not been recorded. They had apprehensions. So whatever we have done, because Calangute, according to our report, has been completed, but we are doing the other things that the fishermen requested, net mending sheds and some boat where they keep the boat and all. That is what we are generating. That is not yet completed. But what is completed and what we have in record, I will share so that if any of the fishermen is having a doubt, is having something, let him come to the panchayat and write a letter to us that this house is not there. He will come to that.
So again, I reiterate that map, all of us agree, is incomplete. It is something that we want to submit, and we are already saying with people who are in that fisherman category that they have not been visited for whatsoever reason. So we all agree that it requires, of course, another change. So that is why I was asking, is that when you prepared that mapping, you have only gone on one criteria based on one representative from the fishermen's community. Is that correct?
No. On the official of the fisheries department, along with a representative of the fishermen society. So I will share the name of the fisherman official who was there from the fisheries department, and the representative of the fishermen society was there with us at that time. What we have got in record, when the survey was completed, whatever record is there, we will submit. It will take what I have to make another copy. There are some photographs and by Wednesday at the most we will receive the letter.
Okay. And my last request is that, respected Sarpanch and to all of you on the panel here, is that I would like to request for this team to have the other part which was missing, because you keep mentioning that I'm not aware of your the bylaws of this place. So it's an incomplete for us and for me to understand. There were questions about the FAR, which is something that you cannot obviously explain. It's not in your in your purview. I understand that. So I would request and humbly request to have another informed full panel meeting with all the departments involved, because it's an incomplete section. CRZ is important, yes, but it is not complete because they are not able to put two together. You also need to have the TCP and your president. That is my only request.
TCP has its own bylaws.
Yes,
right?
I'm asking for the Gram Sabha meeting to be held again, sir, in your presence.
You are saying that we don't know.
CRZ and TCP.
See, madam.
I'm requesting for another meeting.
See, madam, you are saying we will have as much as Gram Sabha as we have. There is no issues.
Thank you.
Earlier there was no Gram Sabha held. So at least this time, this is the third Gram Sabha which you are having for urbanization, to know what it is. Right? Now the Town and Country Planning Act has its own say. Now if you go outside 500 meters, they say it is 80%. Town planning says another town planner come, he gives 100%. Another person come, I have purchased another 50% FAR. So it becomes 150%. So see, these are the laws where we also know the laws. Right?
No, sir, I understand.
No, you said that.
I'm saying to you,
that's why I'm
on
telling
behalf
you.
of myself and everybody here,
Yeah.
is that at the end of the day, we were talking about plinth, we were talking about FAR, and that can be duly completed by the authorities of TCP.
So that's why, sir, told you know what it is. Sir told you that
I'm asking, requesting you for the next meeting to have this panel as well as the TC.
Madam, I don't know if you have heard me correctly that all these things this is not a final thing. This is not the final. We have not taken any decision whether to go for urban or municipal CRZ 2 or CRZ 2. Okay, we are still in this stage. We are discussing. So let sir send me all the details and then we will talk.
Now I remember that resolution will be put to denotify. Not to have
Okay, I think now we have to sum up.
Yeah, we'll go.
We have to sum up. It will not end even till 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
You have to provide translation.
So I request, I thank each and everyone for having come over here and discuss. I thank Sir Joglekar, Dr. Deobare Garuda, for you sir, right, for your legal opinion. Thank you and good night.
Good night.